Hey, this is Herman from H&D Abroad, coming to you with a little bit of conversation about traveling internationally and all the things that might be important. We just took a very long trip and we were on flight 15 hours. And there were some things that made our travel, uh, our international travel, so much simpler and so much easier because of the things that we took. And I wanted to share a few of those things with you today. So the compression bags. And this is a smaller one of the bags of the set of bags. You get about 5 bags, and you zip your things into the general zipping, and then it has a expansion like on a suitcase, and you zip it down in and compress it in. And I was able to pack in 6, 7 shirts in here. In the bigger one, I actually packed a couple of pair of pants and several pair of shorts, and it compressed the things down that I was able to pack my suitcase a little more efficiently. That made traveling so much easier. We even got to a point where in some of the airplanes we used, some of the airplanes that we flew on, the suitcase was slightly too heavy, and we were able to take out one of those whole compression bags and put it in our carry bag, which lightened the load on our suitcase. It didn't make our carry bag heavier, but it took, instead of having to pull out several loose pieces, everything was compressed in that one bag. So that was really important. Another important thing that we use on really long flights, there isn't a lot of space to move, and you're sitting sedentary for hours at a time, and your legs can get tired and your legs are sore. So one of the things that we invested in was compression socks. We both had a pair of these, were the ones that Dee wore. Compression socks keep the circulation well in your legs and prevent things like blood clots. It was a great investment. Our legs didn't get sore. We still did some moving, some exercising on the plane, stood up at times. But those compression socks, I can tell the big difference between how my legs felt with them on and with them out. I didn't wear them in the first part of this trip. And the second part of the trip, I put them on, and it was a big difference. My feet weren't sore and tingly. My legs didn't hurt. So that was a great investment. Another investment, you got a lot of documents you have to carry internationally. And you're carrying your passport. We carried our global entry card. We carried our passport card so that when we were actually in the streets moving about, we were carrying our card and our passport. We carried, credit cards, finances, cash, or whatever the local currency was. And you want to make sure that your electronic documents can't get duplicated. So we bought an RFD envelope, an RFD wallet, and this is a larger size. This RFD wallet comes with protected sections inside, but it comes with pockets for your passport and your boarding pass. There's a zipper for money, you carry a pen, your credit cards, IDs. This was a great investment to carry along with us, and it made it easy to just kind of, pull through my documents and move it. And at first I thought it was going to be too big. And why this worked out for me was because of what I consider to be my greatest investment. Zuko shoulder bag. Getting in the camera here. Our Zuko shoulder bag. This shoulder bag was a blessing. It's light, it's small, it's not as heavy as a backpack. It's just a little sling bag, and you can carry it across the front. You can carry it across the back. You can rehook it to each side so you can carry it left or right, depending on how you want to carry it. It's pockets everywhere. Try to open it for you right quick. Pockets inside on both sides. And one of the great things about it was inside is this attachment. And this attached to my my battery pack. And I could put my battery pack in here and connect it to this and connect my phone on the outside of the bag and keep my phone charged and have my phone still near me. And I could carry the phone in one of these little side pockets or back pockets or inside, but it connected straight through to the battery pack. This was great. And that RFD wallet fit down in there, and the battery pack fit down in there. I'll even show you the battery charger we used. This is the solar power bank that we used. Let me stop and say, we're not connected or getting paid for any of these items that I'm sharing today. These are just things that we found that we were using that we thought would be great to share with you. That's it. But these are great items, not getting paid to use any of these. But this battery pack is almost as large as this box. And this battery pack allowed us to recharge, I believe it was 3 times, up to 4. Yeah, 3 or 4 times we could charge off of this one battery pack. So this was great. We charged it up overnight, pat it in the back in the morning, and if we were gone too long, we had a battery pack to charge up our phones with. And it fit inside our carry bag as well. On the plane, you want to rest. And there's several things you need to rest. One is a good face mask. This is a Target face mask. What I loved about this face mask was the grooves inside. I am one of those people who needs it dark when I sleep. I can't have light shining on me from the clock and all of that. And this mask, soft, flexible, and it didn't press on my eyes because it was straight on my eyes. It wasn't floating over the fact and light was coming up underneath. This was a great travel mask, and I love this travel. It's just a basic Target mask you found at Target. Another great plane. Everybody buys sleep pillows. The planes will give you the little pillows. I don't use those pillows. I don't. Sanitation wise, I don't know if they've cleaned those pillows or those are brand new. So a lot of people use the square pillows that sit around your neck. That does not work for me. So we bought a pillow. It's called the Melvoc. It's the Melvoc pillow, and it comes in a little carrying case. It's pressed. It's memory foam, and this is what it looks like. This memory foam pillow was a godsend. It comes in this shape here, and it comes with a clip, and I will show you how it worked. You put it around your neck, you click in, and then you can adjust how tight you want it to be around your neck. In addition to that, because of the curves, I could adjust where I wanted it to be. So depending on how I slept, I could sleep like that. I'm not a front sleeper. I can't just sleep sitting up, but I could lean back into this. I could lean into it like a pillow. If I shifted sides, I could just shift it so that I slept on the other side. I love this neck pillow. This travel pillow by Melvoc was wonderful. And I slept very well on the plane. An additional on the plane benefit for me was a pair of headphones. I don't like hard headphones that fit in the ear too hard, long periods of time. It makes my ears hurt. This is a basic ON or ONN, I'm not sure, headphones, wireless Bluetooth headphones. These headphones cost me $20, and they charge in the back. There's a C plug in the back. They come in case like that. They're blue to let you know they're ready. Just a basic, and they're not the big things hanging down the side of the head. I don't like that. And it fits in, and as soon as it's on, it connects to the unit. I had downloaded some Netflix movies on my phone. I was able to watch that on some of the trip if I didn't want to watch what they had on the in-flight entertainment. But those headphones were great, and they were cheap. I didn't pay $60, $90 for them. I know people like the big headphones. They were clear enough, and they're not noise canceling per se, but it provided the amount of coverage for me to be able to rest or sleep well or listen to my entertainment. Internationally, often the plugs are not the same as they are in the United States. So we bought what's called a Best Tech Universal Travel Adapter. The Best Tech Universal Travel Adapter looks like a surge protector. All right, you can see where you would plug in to the basic units. It comes with USB connections on the back here and a power plug. But at the end of that is what is the universal plug adapter. That plugged into most of what we come in contact with. What was the plug unit at the hotels and the Airbnbs that we stayed at? They did not have what's on the end of this unit, which is our basic standard American plug. It didn't have that. This is an adapter also. And that was another plug unit that we found in walls. And this allowed us to plug into the walls directly with this. or we could plug into this and plug into this unit if we needed to plug into this. This was essential to have because we would not have been able to charge anything without it. These small items have been a blessing to us on this travel. Sleep masks, travel units. One last thing, and this was a surprise unit. This is a travel bath towel. It air dries, and I'll open it. It comes out considerably large. This was a blessing. We actually used it more as a blanket than as a towel. It comes with, this is in purple, Danika's favorite color. It's got a hooks for you to hang on. As you can see, it's a large towel. I can't even show it all in the screen, but it's a large towel. And this towel, it dried over in just a couple of hours. And we washed it, threw it in the machine. It even dried before it was almost out of the washing machine, just from the spin cycle. That, because we came to a couple of places where they didn't have enough towels, and we had a towel available to us. These travel items are essential, we think, for traveling long distance, especially internationally. Wanted to share those with you today. Thank you for visiting with us. I'm Herman with H&D. Travel safe.